The LA riots happened in 1992. I watched normal civilization, normal civilized manners. You know, this is how people are. You go to a store, I saw that crumble overnight. In one night, it went from, fuck you, everything, let's burn down, let's rob, pillage, steal, everything. I go, oh, it could happen that fast? And once again, that same kind of, oh, I think I'm accepted in this country. I think people like me, for me. And it's like, no, we don't want you. Get the fuck, go back to where you come from. So I think, you know, and I could go on and on about all the traumas I've experienced in my life, but
And now, dear friends, here's David Kipping. Your research at Columbia is in part focused on what you call cool worlds, or worlds outside our solar system where temperature is sufficiently cool to allow for moons, rings, and life to form, and for us humans to observe it. So can you tell me more about this idea, this place of cool worlds?
Yeah, the history of discovering planets outside our solar system was really dominated by these hot planets. And that's just because of the fact they're easier to find. When the very first methods came online, these were primarily the Doppler spectroscopy method, looking for wobbling stars, and also the transit method. And these two both have a really strong bias towards finding these hot planets. Now, hot planets are interesting. The chemistry in their atmosphere is fascinating. It's very alien. An example of one that's particularly close to my heart is Trace 2b, whose atmosphere is so dark, it's
Okay, so is it quite common for the cast ones to explode?
I would not say it's in common. There are a lot of inspections elaborated in the history to make the operation of the cast Yankees in a safe way. But in terms of runnability and the critical issues of imperfections and crack growing in the material, the cast Yankees are more sensitive. So on the steel Yankee dryer, if there is a crack growth in the material, you see some indications like steam leakage or something like that, and you have time to react on that and you can repair the Yankee. The brittle cast iron, on the other hand, can explode immediately without showing any indications beforehand. And you can imagine pressure vessels with this high steam pressure inside have a very huge energy, and that's a risk for life, and as well big damages in the mill area.
The zombies to pieces. Overhead, you hear the roar of jets as 500-pound bombs are being dropped all over your former suburban neighborhood. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse. The previous scenario has been a staple of science fiction for decades, and stories of zombie apocalypses have thrilled and terrified generations of humanity. Yet, for the United States military, the zombie apocalypse is no laughing matter, and they have a plan to stop it dead in its tracks. Pun fully intended. Contingency Plan 8888. The United States military regularly creates think tanks whose jobs are to envision future conflict or disaster scenarios, and then draw up military and civil responses to address these threats. Throughout the years, American war planners have created plans for everything, from nuclear war with the Soviet Union, to an enemy invasion of the US mainland, to responding to a massive asteroid or comet strike on planet Earth. Incredibly, the US military also has several contingency plans to combat an alien invasion, and that's no joke.